Hey everybody, what is going on? So today we have some very big news coming out of Disney parks. So yesterday, Disney announced it's officially re-theming. Yes, you heard me right. Re-theming Splash Mountain. Okay, so last week, to give you a little bit of context, last week there was like a petition circulating, asking Disney to go ahead and remove the theme to Splash Mountain due to the racial insensitivity of Song of the South, the film that Splash Mountain is based on. And the petition gained a lot of traction, but I didn't really think much of it. I thought, okay, there's been a lot of petitions in the past, and nothing came of those. So I thought, okay, well, this will probably be the same thing. It'll probably just, nothing will happen. Well, I was wrong. I was absolutely wrong. Disney announced yesterday they are officially changing the theme of Splash Mountain. And what are they going to change it to? Princess and the Frog. And you know what? I have to say, I don't hate this. I do not hate this. In fact, I kind of like it. I actually kind of like it. Okay, so, and now keep in mind, I'm only referring to Disneyland's version of Splash Mountain in this video. I'm not going to dive into Walt Disney World. It's a little different of a situation over there because the attraction is not in Critter Country. It's in Frontierland in Florida. But in terms of Disneyland, this is really kind of the perfect movie, the perfect IP to give this attraction. Why do I say that? Well, Splash Mountain sits. It kind of straddles the border between New Orleans Square and Critter Country, right? Princess and the Frog sort of kind of meshes those two themes together beautifully, like really kind of perfectly. You're gonna have obviously that New Orleans kind of jazzy vibe to it with Princess and the Frog, which will definitely, mesh well with the New Orleans Square side of Disneyland. But then you also have a lot of the southern, the critters, the animals, right? Like the alligators and the fireflies and all that stuff that I think fits well with the Critter Country side of Disneyland. So being right there in between those two lands, this is actually the perfect movie to put there. Okay, honestly, I mean, if they're gonna retheme Splash Mountain, this is the only way to do it. This is the absolute only way to do it. And they released this concept art yesterday, and I absolutely fell in love with it. I fell in love with it. I really did. I love the idea that they're gonna flesh out this tree. Splash Mountain has always had a tree on top of its mountain, but it was kind of like blown out or whatever. Basically, it's just a trunk. With this new attraction, they're actually going to make this tree a fully fleshed out tree. And they're going to add that little boat, like a shipwrecked boat on top. It looks really cool. And I think that, my imagination just kind of went wild when I saw this concept art. And I thought, okay, they can do a lot with this attraction. Imagine at night that tree lighting up, which is thousands and thousands of fireflies. How gorgeous would that look? Absolutely breathtaking. I love that possibility. Will they do that? I don't know. I really don't. But the possibility is there, and that really excites me. It really does. And I think that this theme, if you watched Princess and the Frog, I'm sure most of you have, there's a lot of material in that movie that they can really adapt into this attraction. I think it has the potential to really be phenomenal. And also, it was announced that Tony Baxter, legendary Imagineer Tony Baxter, is going to be like a consultant to this attraction. So now he's not officially like a lead Imagineer or anything like that, but he's going to be a consultant. And, look, Tony Baxter is a legend, a Disney legend, and I really hope this group of Imagineers that's spearheading this project takes Tony's advice. When Tony talks, you listen, right? When Tony talks, you listen. So with Tony involved and the movie with what they have to work with, I think this could potentially be a really big upgrade to this attraction. I'm actually really, really excited for it. I really am. Now, I've seen a lot of complaints online, or maybe not complaints, but more concerns that this attraction is going to be like a lot of screens, right? I don't think that's going to be the case in regards to this. Number one, Splash Mountain has a ton of animatronics already in there. They're already in place. It would almost be cheaper for Disney just to sort of like retrofit or change or alter the existing animatronics than it would be to completely go in there and try to make this a screen ride. I really don't see Disney doing that. I really, really don't. I mean, it's actually financially more beneficial to them not to do that. I think it would be cheaper just to kind of work with what they already have. Now, that doesn't mean that we're not going to get any screens or any projections. I do think projection mapping will play a part in this attraction. I really do. I mean, similar to, the Alice in Wonderland dark ride, additions we got a few years ago at Disneyland, where they kind of weaved in the projections with the animatronics. I think this will be similar to that. We're going to have a lot of animatronics. They'll probably have some projection mapping of maybe some fireflies and some magic happening behind the physical sets. But I can't imagine you going through this attraction in a screen tunnel. In like just screen after screen after screen. I don't think that's going to happen. I hope that's not going to happen. But I'm really doubtful of that. I think there's less than a 5% chance that that's actually going to happen. I really do. They will utilize new technology, though. They will utilize projection mapping. They might even use that new projection technology that they used in like Frozen Ever After with the projected faces. I think they use that also in the mine train over in Florida. Stuff like that, definitely you might see that added to this attraction. But in terms of the ride being like a full-blown screen experience, it's not going to happen. I'm really, really doubtful. But you guys, look, I'm actually really excited about this retheme. I really, really am. I think it brings a lot of potential. My only concern, is that the Imagineers aren't going to get the money, the budget needed to really make this impressive. If they get the budget and the resources to make this thing work, I think it's going to be phenomenal. And I think it could possibly be even better than the original. I really do. I think it really holds a lot of promise. But what do you guys think about this Princess and the Frog retheme of Splash Mountain? Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you hate it? If you hate it, comment below. Let me know, why are you against it? I would love to hear from you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. And as always, have a magical day.